Hi folks, and welcome back. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm in the boatyard, and as you can see there's a lot of boats around and a fair few being worked on, so there's people grinding and sanding and painting, all kinds of stuff. This is Sally Jane, and she's currently out of the water, so I thought I'd give you a quick look around. She's been wrapped today, so wrapping is going from there down to waterline there to the blue mark, and that'll be all that low hull kind of there all the way down. Yeah, so she's fairly standard underneath, nothing fancy, no deep V or anything, just a standard cruiser hull, no bow thruster. I don't need it on a boat this size. We have these little stickers around the place. These are the lift points, one there and one at the back. Drains for the two sinks, exhaust for the heating, drain for, I think that is a runoff from kind of up the top somewhere, a drain. This is the bilge pump drain. This blue stuff is anti-foul. A patch where it wasn't done by the people before. It's covered. Now interestingly, it looks like there's no growth on here. This has actually been in the water for exactly 12 months, and we just lifted it straight out and there's no growth on anything really. So I'm fairly sure that the water in Hull Marina is actually that toxic, nothing grows. So yeah. This under here, if you can see it, that is a through hull fitting. That is my depth and temperature transducer, and there's one on the other side which is speed. I literally have no idea what that through hull is for, so I'm going to stick my head under in a bit and have a look. As we come around a bit further, we have our outdrives and tabs, so standard trim tabs, anodes for them, and the anodes are like brand new, there's hardly any wear on them, which is good. A little bit crusty on the kind of bellows, if you like, but they are moving and soft, they're not hard. My drive anodes are kind of shafted. That one's better than the other side has almost none, but I can live without them. It'll be coming out again in winter. The props are loose and spin well, so I'm just going to sand back a little bit of that growth on there. Same on the other side. It's had to have a new trim ram at some point. The grey one was the factory standard, this is a replacement, but again the things are fairly soft. Little drains for inside this swim platform, not that you can call it the swim platform. The bellows on the outdrives look fine. I've extended the drives around full range of motion, and there's no visible splits that I can see. The drive lifts and has full range of motion, so I've still got no idea why they randomly lift up and go into beach mode. As far as I can tell, it shouldn't be doing it, but yeah, so I'm not going to strip these down or bother servicing them too much. As I say, it's coming out again in winter, and then yeah, just down the other side, and again we've got our lift markers. These through hulls are for the shower, the sink and the front bilge, and under here is the speed transducer. There's a little spinny flat wheel in there. Now, considering their age, there's been some osmosis previously there, but it's been ground back and it's solid. There's no push or bubble or anything, but for a 20-year-old boat, or 21 now I think, it's not in bad condition at all underneath. Certainly better than you would expect. So whilst the wrap guys are doing their thing, I've just got a couple of little jobs to do today. There was a little bubble in the gel coat there that popped. It wasn't osmosis, it was just a defect in the gel coat, and yeah, I stuck my finger in it and popped it, but it's clean, it's dry, so I'm just going to open that up a bit and repair that gel coat. And I made a start the other day, if you saw on Instagram, polishing this top side. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but as we come round, I got as far as this window and then it goes quite dull here, so I'm going to finish going off around the entire boat and finish that. No time lapse today because the guys would prefer not to be videoed, but there you go. That's the boat out of the water, and she does look surprisingly bigger than you realise when it's out of the water, because you don't see quite a lot of it. But yeah, so only ever so quick, only ever so short. I'll do some catch up after it's been wrapped and after I've finished polishing, but for now we'll see you shortly. Bye bye. So here we are at the start of day 2. As you can see, we've got some lovely Sealine branded black fender socks ready for protecting the wrap. The guys yesterday wrapped this. We've just got to stick an extra layer around the rim, because as you grab it, it will wear it out over time. So we've done that. Then once we've done that, I'm just going to stick a layer of polish on just to protect it. Get the power cable ready for them. Right, and then, oh look, little vent's done. I'm just going to jump down me rather than stable ladders, and yeah, I'll pick back up when I'm on the floor, because I can't climb and hold this at the same time. So the wrap guys haven't arrived yet. It's half an hour until they arrive, so I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek on how it's looking so far. And oh, it's like Two-Face. So they have done all the way down this one side, including that air vent at the back, and I think that looks pretty good, you know. Certainly better than I had expected. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's 2 different colours. It's not, it's just because of the bend. Yeah, but it is. Luckily, my gel coat is in really good condition, so there's near enough no blemishes on any of it, and quite honestly, I think that looks amazing. So coming back today, they made some templates for around here that are a little bit wider than the fitting, so we can put some silicone in to hold it together and keep it sealed. We're going to do that on all of the skin fittings throughout. There's a little 1-inch gap to the anti-foul, just because you want to leave a gap, and there's a little gap on the lipper there. But now that I'm looking at that, now I want to take this blue rubber strip out and change it to black all the way around. But the guys are coming back today to finish it, do the other side, because that's not done yet. They've made me up some new lift point stickers that will go here. And yeah, that's it so far. That's after one day. And I went and polished here, this line to step, or kind of walking level, all the way around yesterday as well. So it is considerably shinier than it was. I mean, it's no pro job, but when you compare it, this colour here to that kind of creamy colour there, I don't know how well that shows up on the camera, but yeah, when you compare it, it is pretty good. I mean, yeah, there's a few odd little blemishes that will sand out, and there's a couple of bits to fix, but apart from that, it's this lower half of the hull today, and it's that. It's all the skin fittings, and a couple of other decals coming on as well. And I've got a guy coming at 9 o'clock to talk to me about the canopies, to see about replacing them with something not knackered. So yeah, I'll be back at the end of the day once the guys have done their thing, and give you another update. So see you in a bit. Right, hello everyone. End of day 2, wrapping is finished. Before I get into that though, I had a guy come out and give me a look at these canopies, because it's ripped there, it's ripped here, the zip is completely busted there, the zip in the back up there is completely busted, and as you can see, yeah, well, it's all rotten basically. He came and gave him a good going over and looking at, and because of the age of the stitching it's rotten, so rather than try and repair these, we're going to be going with all new canopies. So unfortunately, that was a cost I didn't especially plan for, but I'll tell you now, that's going to cost me about 3,000 quid all in, for them to come measure up, design, make, fit. So yeah, that was unexpected. And it's a 5 to 6 week wait, and I daren't take this front panel out when we use the boat now, because this zip is actually that knackered there that it's actually not connected. So yeah, if I undo them, I can't guarantee I'll get the panel back in. So that's unfortunate, but we go back into the water on Monday. So what I'll do is I'll just have to take these back panels out and hope that I can get enough draft in, maybe through opening that corner there and the hatches up front with this door open, get enough air through. But anyway, besides that, the wrapping is done. So start with the bit in here. This is my little sink lid, and it needs a good polish and clean. It's got a few grubby marks on, but they wrapped it around the edge, and yeah, just put that on. I've ordered some nice fresh hinges because they're rusty, but no one has them in stock at the moment. And now, because that was just a little on the side bit, now I'm going to climb my ass down some ladders and we'll show you the actual boat as a whole. So, hope you guys are ready for this. This is new look Sally Jane with her wrap on. So we wrapped all of this lower hull and this air vent here, and we've put some decals up so you know whose boat it is, you know, just in case of the massive name on the back doesn't give it away. Yeah, we've gone all the way around under here as well, all the way around and up the other side into that vent as well. But it's a very shiny high gloss metallic grey, and we've re-siliconed around these fittings, so everything is nice and sealed. There's a little bit of a gap down the bottom between the anti-foul and that, but we go under the lip on the strake as well, so it won't get lifted off as we crash down through the waves in the water. Yeah, and then instead of fiddling around in there, we just went round it because, let's face it, you can't really see that bit anyway. And so yeah, there you go. That is the boat as she looks now. Let's back away. Yeah, I think for what that cost, that's changed the way it looks almost entirely, I think. Let me know what you guys think of it. And yeah, first of many. I've just ordered some nav gear as well, so one future episode I'll be fitting some new nav gear once it arrives. And yeah, well, that's it. It's taken 2 whole days, Thursday and a Friday, but we are done. And yeah, don't forget, if you enjoy my ramblings and messings around, to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, there'll be many more to come because there's a lot more things happening to it now. Now that, you know, COVID restrictions are loosening up and it's possible for us to start going further afield again, hopefully soon anyway. But yeah, until then, take care everyone, and I will see you later. Bye bye.